Axtell Eagles Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technology, Barry Bussing Construction, Axtell Truss Manufacturing, Eagle HVAC and Plumbing, and B&D Buildings.
Barry Bussing Construction in Axtell offers dozer construction and all types of soil conservation work, including terraces and water aid. Remember, conservation is the key to our future, and it all starts with you. Contact Barry Bussing and see how he can help you. Call Barry today at 736-2833. For conservation work, Barry Bussing Construction of Axtell, Kansas. Phone 736-2833.
Raise your hand if you need more internet speed. It's time to get your hands on much faster internet. Don't settle for yesterday's internet speed when you have a home full of today's devices. Upgrade your Blue Valley Technologies internet speed now to the speed you need and get a $50 bill credit. If you're new to Blue Valley, you get 2 months free and everyone gets free installation on managed Wi-Fi. Visit bluevalley.net/raise your hand today.
For all of your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and excavation services, there's only one call to make: Axtell HVAC and Heating. Formerly Dave's Hardware in Axtell, the guys at Axtell HVAC and Heating look forward to continuing the success Dave has built over the years, offering all HVAC and heating needs, as well as carrying a wide range of name-brand appliances. Give Axtell HVAC and Heating a call today, 785-736-2714.
Joined now by head coach of the Axtell Eagles, Eric Detweiler. Coach, 62-14 win versus Frankfort. We were over there calling that game. Very balanced attack offensively. How important is that to establish both the run and the pass heading into the postseason?
Well, anytime a team is more than one-dimensional, it makes it that much tougher to stop. And with our weapons, we got the capabilities of doing both. And I've seen teams in the playoffs before where they were just one-dimensional, and it kind of hindered them. So that's something that we've always strived on to try to, not to be that way. And we're just lucky and fortunate we got the athletes to be able to go both directions.
You talked about having those athletes too, and how much has this team gelled, and what have they shown you this season, overcoming some possible adversities in some games?
Well, they've done a great job. We, honestly hadn't had a whole lot of adversities. Friday night, Frankfurt was doing some stuff to us that, we hadn't quite seen, before. And I was proud of the way our kids kind of reacted. They were throwing the ball on the edges, and we had to kind of make some adjustments there. And I thought we did a good job of it. And anytime a team that, gives us a different look, it prepares us for the playoff. And so we accepted the challenge.
And talking about that defensive side of the ball, you got some early defensive stops, led to some early scores for your offense. How nice was that to see your boys focused on that defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, it's always great. I think we held Frankfurt to negative yards rushing, and I think that's the second or third game this year where, we've done that. And that's kind of rare, and especially rare to be able to do it that many games. And to come up with big stops and trying to get short fields and early scoring opportunities is always great to try to get momentum in 8-man football.
We'll talk about it next week, this senior class, but you got the opportunity to coach your son. How great has that opportunity been over these last 4 years?
It's been kind of exciting. I didn't know when I first jumped in this how that was going to be when, he was of age to come out there and me having to coach him. But it's actually worked out a lot better than I anticipated with, the other kids getting along, just great. And sometimes I think maybe some parents or kids think that you play favorites. And I haven't had any problems with that at all. And just glad that it's worked out so well and able to have the opportunity to coach him.
One last thing before I let you go, Coach. We mentioned we were over there Friday night, and I was watching the sideline. You coach with a lot of intensity, but you also coach with a calmness. How much do you try and instill that into your team so they're prepared for games like the postseason coming up?
Well, I tell our kids every week, every year that if you're prepared, you really have nothing to be nervous about. It's those games that you're underprepared and you're not confident in yourselves that the ones that always make me nervous. And I try never to be that way. And if I'm show nervousness on the sideline, why then, it relays onto my kids. I've never been a nervous guy when it comes to football. I've always tried to be prepared. And if you're prepared and ready for that team, for everything that they throw at you, you got nothing to regret and nothing to look back on. So, just look forward and do what you can control.
I think the preparedness was the key word in there, Coach. I appreciate your time. Best of luck with Donovan West coming up this week, and I can't wait to do it again next week.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Max.
B&D Buildings of Axtell specializes in post-frame buildings. Give them a call for stud-frame buildings with complete concrete and electrical work included. It's one call to get the job done. B&D Buildings, specializing in post-frame building construction, plus repairs and more. Always free estimates. Give them a call. B&D Buildings of Axtell, 785-294-0147. B&D Buildings at 785-294-0147.
For engineered roof and floor trusses, call on Axtell Truss. 12 to 80-foot span. Complete hip, cathedral, and floor systems using only the best SYP available. Delivered to your site undamaged on a roll-off trailer. Manufactured locally at Axtell Truss on U.S. Highway 36, 2 miles west of K110 between Seneca and Marysville. Phone 785-736-2291.
Axtell Eagles Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technology, Barry Bussing Construction, Axtell Truss Manufacturing, Eagle HVAC and Plumbing, and B&D Buildings.